My name is Taryn, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel, Birdhouse Blooms. I grow cut flowers here in Zone 8. I think I'm Zone 8A now. I used to be a 7B, so now I am a Zone 8, but I just wanted to pop on real quick and show you this set of seedlings that I have growing. So the goal with these is to try to get blooms in time before frost so that I have material to dry for my flower shop downtown. It's kind of a long shot, but I think I'll be able to make it. I also have a succession of sunflowers in here that I can take to the shop too if they develop in time. And the reason I wanted to show you this is because we're actually having a break in the weather. The next 5 days are forecasted for us as cloudy and rainy. And that's gonna give me a chance to plant these little baby seedlings out in the middle of summer, which is very rare. These are not hardened off and they would absolutely dry up and die if we didn't have this break in the weather. So I just really wanted to take advantage of this opportunity. And it's a little trick I do to kind of get out of hardening things off. Now, obviously that's not the best practice, but you know, sometimes you have to do what you have time to do and what you can squeeze in. I'm taking advantage of the weather this week and I'm gonna plant out these seedlings and see how they go. Okay, so more specifically what I have in here, orange Excel sunflowers. These are not for drying, but I'm just trying to get a good succession in. Then I have some of Florette's new Autumn Blaze Celosia. That is this row right here. Not a lot of the cells popped up, but this cell has like 6 plants in it, and this one right here has quite a bit as well. So I will separate these out as I'm going along. And then I have Pampas Plume Celosia. I really like doing big bundles of Celosia dried for my shop. So that is that row. I have a few Rose Bonbon Cosmos. These are not for drying probably. Actually, I'm not really sure. I've not tried to dry Cosmos before, but I might give it a shot. These Apricota Cosmos did not germinate. The next row over, I have Status. This is the Seeker Rose variety. Again, there's a lot of seeds germinated in these, so I will separate them out. Then I have Indian Summer Rudbeckia, just a few, but honestly, if you've grown Rudbeckia, you know a few plants goes a long way. I also have Marigolds and then some Scabiosa here at the end. This is Gypsophilia. It doesn't really like to be transplanted, so I don't know if it will survive or not. So a little update, last night I worked night shift, and then when I woke up I realized it was very, very sunny and hot outside, and I asked Kelly if he knew if it was sunny and hot all day, and he said it was. And so I was so worried about my little seedlings. Some of them did not make it, but some of them did. I am setting up my Hortanova netting and my shade cloth to help those seedlings out, and hopefully they survive. But I wasn't really expecting that. But that is what's going on here in these clips. It did rain today, but it was also at the same time very sunny and hot all day. So this is the new plan to try to get these seedlings through the next week. So the first thing I had to deal with is that I have not cut up this Hortanova netting or the shade cloth. It was on a giant roll, and it was kind of intimidating to get this taken care of, and it's part of the reason I hadn't used it before. What I decided to do was to cut everything into 20-foot sections so they would all be the same. And I just measured a section out in my house, and I stuck a little post-it note on the floor. Scully's covering it up here with her face, but I stuck this note on the floor at the 20-foot mark, and I was just rolling out the rolls and cutting the sections. It's just so hot, so I just wanted to work on that inside and get everything cut and prepped. And once that was done, I went outside and I set up my stakes for the Hortanova netting. If you've been following my channel, you know that this is a miracle that that dahlia bed has netting on it this early in the season. Well, not really in the season, but in the growth of the dahlias, which I will do a video on and talk about later because they are struggling. But anyways, after I put the Hortanova down, I did some hoops and some shade cloth over the new seedlings, and I also had a few Lysianthus plants that were struggling to stay alive, so I've also covered those up as well. And that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and continue to follow along as I set up this brand new cut flower garden from scratch. I'll be sure to share as much progress as I can with everyone, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.